Tired of the delivery fees and the long wait for your favorite Chinese food? Today, our at-home takeout week continues with the ultimate fakeaway feast. We're making sticky, savory hoisin glazed chicken that sears in minutes, and a classic chow mein that uses the clever noodle-chilling trick to get the perfect restaurant texture. So ditch that delivery app and let's get cooking. More takeout favorites at home right now on Dinner DeeAs. Welcome to the kitchen. I'm Angie Corley, and we are midway through a week of recipes designed to help you recreate the meals you usually go and order to go. So joining me is an Asian food expert, Chef Nana Darkwah, who is the executive chef, at the Wyndham Grand Clearwater Beach, which includes fusion restaurant Ocean High. Now, besides his extensive training, he's also been recognized for the best sushi in Tampa Bay and as one of the best chefs by Tampa Bay Magazine. What an honor to have you back here again.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
You are getting busy.
I'm getting busy right now.
All right.
Just start cleaning the chicken thighs, a little bit of fat off of it, and we're good to go.
Good. I'm going to tell you this. Today, Chef Nana is here to teach us all two classic Chinese dishes. We've got chow mein straight from the menu over at Ocean High. But first, we have a perfect side or starter of Hoisin Chicken Thighs. Now, these are easy to make and really, truly, come on, easy ingredients. We're talking about Asian ingredients.
Yes, so easy. I mean, you can find this at any rental store.
Okay.
So anywhere you go, you can find it. So easy, simple to make at home.
I love that. All right, we're going to see. All right, so chicken. So we said chicken thighs. Can we use white meat for this? I know some people have a preference, me included usually.
100%.
Okay.
White meat, you can always use it, but
Okay.
I always prefer duck meat for the restaurant because it's more tender and juicy.
Yes. Does it cook differently when you do it? Like one take shorter, longer?
The white meat cooks. Faster.
Okay.
And the dark meat takes a little longer to cook, but it also holds the texture and the juiciness as well.
Oh, okay. All right. We're going to get to sampling that in a minute. But first, I see some marinade ingredients
Oh,
here.
yeah.
All right. This smells already wonderful here in the studio. So what are we going to mix together?
So together, we're going to mix a little bit of soy sauce
Okay.
for the marinade. We have a little bit of hoisin.
Now,
here
did we
for you.
buy this hoisin? Did we make it? Or
We,
what did we?
we made the hoisin in the restaurant, and also you
Wow.
can buy this at the store as well.
Oh,
so
I
then
love that.
it's already ready for you and complete.
And it's got a nice thickness and
And it's
richness to
thickness.
it. What exactly is hoisin?
So hoisin is basically a soy base. So soy base is one of the things where, and also is gluten free as well.
Oh,
so it
that's
also
lovely.
works out for the dietary needs and stuff like that. So
I love that. Okay.
yeah. And also we have our garlic.
I see you chop that up.
Yeah, we chopped
nice
up the
and
garlic
fine.
a little bit.
Fresh
and
garlic.
also we have chopped scallions.
I just love this profile already.
Yes.
Now, Chef, being from Guyana, to infuse Asian and Guyanese cooking together, does that happen in any of your dishes at Ocean High or what you're making for us today?
So most of the Ghana flavors we brings together like more for the back end of it. So when we
okay.
do it, it's more like we don't use as much soy, but we use a lot of the ginger, the garlic, and all those flavors that comes together.
That sounds wonderful.
So we have just
I'll drink that.
Yes.
Thank you. Put that in a shot glass.
exactly. So you just mix it up really good a little bit, and just pour it over your chicken.
Oh, I love that. Now, how long are we going to let this kind of marinate together?
So we can let it marinate for at least an hour or two.
Okay.
So we're ready to go. So just don't be shy. Just get in there.
Thank you.
Don't be
Just
shy.
just
Just
jump
get
in.
in there.
Right,
Just
right.
get in there,
Massage it
mix it
in.
together.
Is it best to let this sit overnight?
It's best to let it sit overnight. Yes.
Okay, little prep ahead is always
Yeah,
good.
when
More
you-
flavors.
You plan ahead.
Okay.
Ready to go.
All right. Now, I know we have some that we've pre-done, and I'll
Yes.
get you some new gloves. Do you want me to grab anything?
Yes, please.
Okay. Putting
Yeah.
me to work. I love it, Chef. Your sous chef is here. Love that. All right. Do a little switcheroo. I'll give
we
you
can
that.
plug this
Okay. I'll
right
put this
back.
in the fridge. We'll
Yeah.
get ready. So now we've taken this out of the fridge, let it marinate, and now what?
Then we pour a little olive oil here.
Ah,
Now we're
olive
gonna
oil.
start searing the chicken.
Okay. All right.
Throw it right in here. Just hear that searing.
We love that sizzle.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that smells so great.
Super.
We're gonna take a quick little break. Shall we do that? We're gonna keep an eye on these chicken thighs while you guys at home keep an eye on the ads in this quick break. And when we come back, how to use your noodle to keep them from overcooking. Chef's gonna share his top tips ahead on Dinner DeeAs. back. Today on Dinner DeeAs, we are mastering the art of the stir fry with Chef Nana Darkwah, making Chinese food takeout without ordering out. Now, in a moment, we're going to show you how to make your own chow mein. But before the break, we started on these delicious Hoisin chicken thighs. So here's a little recap of what we did so far. We started with the chicken thighs, and Chef took the time to clean, thank you, then make the marinade of olive oil, hoisin sauce, soy sauce, lemon juice, scallions, and some garlic, adding it to the chicken, letting it work its magic for a couple of hours. Then we swapped it out for one we made a little bit earlier, and then simply seared that chicken in a hot pan with a little bit of that EVOO. But we are not done yet, Chef. We've got more to do. Our next step, do we need to take care of anything else with the chicken? I know you wanted to sear it or brown it.
Yeah, so we sear the chicken first, so now the chicken's gonna go in the oven. If you can help me with that,
I got it.
Excellent.
I'm used to, Chef. I got you covered.
Appreciate you,
All right.
Chef. You're the best.
And now, I know sometimes there's a reason for putting it in the oven, but you say what? Because you did have it on the stove. You didn't want to finish on the stove. We just like to finish in the oven.
Yes, and most of the time, if you, let's say if you don't have an oven, you can always finish it on the stove.
Okay.
Just to make sure you can put a little over the top of it and just cook it down, slow cook.
Okay.
That will take care of that.
How long in the oven and what temperature are we going to do?
350 for 8 to 12 minutes.
Okay, that's it. It should be all done. All right, so now it's time to get our noodle on. You ready to get noodle with it?
Oh yeah, let's noodle it up.
Okay.
So first we have our water boiling. Put some salt on it. You always want to season your water.
That is like numero uno. And it might seem like a lot of salt that you put in, but it's not a lot of salt. You definitely want to season that, okay?
So you put some salt in your water, then we put noodles in there.
All right, now.
I've broken up the noodles a little bit.
Okay, and what kind of noodles, Chef?
This is ramen noodles.
Ramen noodles. Yeah. They take me back to college, buddy.
Right.
Come on, Chef Nana.
Kind of spread them out a little bit.
Now, what about those dry ones that we used to use in school that we would break up and they would go everywhere?
Oh my God.
Can we use that as well?
You can use those, but I think you'll prefer to use the ones that comes in the bag and not as dry.
Okay. All right. So we have those in noodles. How long is that going to cook?
Stir it up, probably like less than a minute.
Okay.
You kind of have to stir it up a little bit.
Break it up.
Break it up so it doesn't stick together.
Don't need to put the top on.
Don't need to
looks
put
like
the
a
top
medium.
On. Yes, like medium heat.
Yeah. Okay. Love that.
We grab our noodles, throw it right in here.
Well, that was quick.
Yeah.
See, this is faster than picking up that phone to make the call.
Right.
Love that. Okay.
We'll pour a little oil over it just so it doesn't stick.
And why do we do this? I know sometimes.
Yeah, just so the noodles doesn't stick together.
And we don't want to rinse these.
And we don't.
Okay, that's really important because I want to rinse them, Chef.
Throw it in here, then we put on a sheet pan just to cool.
Oh, nice. Love that. That's easy.
It's ready to go.
It's important to cool them. Why?
Just so when you still keep it hot, the noodles keeps cooking, and you don't want to mush your noodle.
Okay. Okay. So cool them down, but you don't need to rinse them. That's really important.
Yes.
Okay. So our next step, these wonderful carrots.
Oh, great.
All right. What's up, Doc? Okay. I'm ready for that. Okay. So I'm going to put these obviously in the water.
Yep.
Okay, I can just drop them in, or I can be cute and use our little strainer.
Yeah.
These are beautiful carrots.
Really great. I mean, on this as well, you can also get them in the store around your neighborhood. So.
Right. Love that. I'm going to put these in the water, and these are going to kind of blanch, or are we going to cook these down?
We're going to blanch it for at least a minute or two.
Okay, a minute or two. I'll put those in the water. Put that in there. All right. Cover this up. Yep. Okay. Let that rest. So, like those noodles, we got to chill out for a little bit. Yeah. Take a quick break. But when we return, we'll see how the hoisin sauce that we used earlier comes in handy for our chow mein too. And that's ahead on Dinner DeeAs. Stretch of our at-home Chinese takeout masterclass with Chef Nana Darkwah. Now, the kitchen smells incredible. Now, before the break, we took our Hoisin chicken thighs from the pan, put them in the oven to finish, and prepared the noodles for our chow mein. Now, if you missed it, Chef shared the key to restaurant quality stir fry: cooking, straining your noodles after cooking them for less than a minute, and then tossing them in oil and letting them cool down on a sheet pan, and used another pot to cook up our carrots. And now we're going to put these in the fridge, I understand, the noodles and the carrots,
noodles and
right?
the carrots are going to kind of cool them off for like a minute.
A minute,
or
okay.
so. Then after that, we can start cooking.
All right, he's going to put that in And then it's time for the delicious sauce. I gotta tell you, I've been smelling the garlic, the ginger, the brown sugar, and all the shallots and all the yummies over here. So I'm ready for you to put this sauce together.
So we have our sesame oil here.
Love that.
And we have our rice wine vinegar.
Okay.
Throw that in there.
As soon as those two connected, it was a marriage right in the bowl.
And we have a little bit of brown sugar here.
Sugar, okay, that's interesting.
Yeah.
So with all these savory,
Yes.
what does the sugar do?
So the sugar helps, it balances out the spice that we're gonna put in there later.
Okay.
Yeah. A little hoisin.
And this you made from scratch, but
Scratch.
Chef said that we can also pick this up, right,
Yes.
at store.
From a
Is
store,
it hard
yeah.
to source some of these ingredients? I know we talked about it a little earlier, but like hoisin.
Yes.
And is that red chili?
That's garlic chili.
Garlic chili.
Yeah.
Ooh, yum, yum.
And for the spice levels, you can always add the spices as you want it, because if you want a spice, you can add more. If
Right.
you don't want spice at all, there's no need to add that to it.
Okay.
So we have that.
Oh,
Sauce
sauce
for it.
is finished.
Oh my God. Smell
Oh
that.
my gosh.
I'm just gonna pour a little bit of cinnamon. No, just,
Should you
Oh,
taste as you go along?
Let's taste it.
Okay, let's just do that.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Right.
The couch would taste good with that sauce on it. Oh my goodness, that's lovely. All right, got our pan.
Got a pan going for a little ginger.
Ground ginger on this?
Ground ginger, yes.
Love that.
A little sesame.
Now, is there a pro tip that you can give us when it comes to, Asian cuisine that might be a little more challenging, just thinking about it, other than what you're showing us?
So it just don't overthink a lot of the recipes.
Okay.
Just kind of go with what you have and go with everything having at home, because mainly just having everything done and doing all the ingredients, like all like the sesame oil, the extra virgin olive oil, the garlic, the ginger, and all
Yes.
that stuff kind of blends together.
Beautifully.
Excellent,
Well,
right.
it smells dynamic. So how long saute this for just a
So
few
we
minutes?
saute it for like less than a minute.
Okay.
Kind of give the caramel. If you need to add more oil, we can always add more oil to it. And I'm gonna grab the carrots.
Okay. And you know what? I love this, and this is a kind of a pro tip for an at-home chef like me. I love to have all the ingredients together and ready to go, chef. This way,
Yes.
I can saute, I can get everything in the pan or the pot when it needs to go. So you might want to prep a little bit far in advance. So
Yeah, so having your mise en place. Mise en place is
it?
just prepping.
Yes.
Prepping your items, because sometimes it takes longer prep-wise
Mm-hmm.
than actually cooking.
So if you missed any of these ingredients or the amounts, please don't worry. We have our recipes ready to print at our website, dinnerdeas.com, or scan that QR code on the corner of the screen and you can get there without even typing. Oh my goodness. Taking these carrots, a beautiful
Right.
cut, sauteing them
Yep.
instantly. I'm just in more love.
The
I don't know how
flavors,
that
the
happens.
smells, everything
Yes.
just comes together so well. So then we add our cabbage blend
Okay.
right in there.
And what's this blend of? I see red
So
cabbage.
there's red cabbage, purple, and also a little carrots, shaved carrots. In
Okay.
there. Yeah.
All right, so we saute that for
Yep.
just a minute or two.
Probably like less than a minute or two, and
Okay.
we just kind of let it cook for a little bit. Then we add our noodles.
Now, are we looking for when something is maybe wilted or cooked down a little bit? How do we know when it's
So
ready?
with this, you don't really want to cook it so much because there's a lot of ingredients that's going in there. The sauce is going to keep cooking. You're going to keep sauteing. So that will
Gotcha.
actually help
Okay,
it so it doesn't overcook as much.
love that. Grab those
put
ramen
it-
that we've
put it- yeah.
chilled and glazed, if you will, with
Oh,
a little
yeah.
bit of olive oil.
So, and flipping is a technique where, you just, it's hard to master, but
Yes.
you just have to take your time and just kind of let it go.
And just back and forth.
Just-
Or we could just stir it, right?
Or we can just, or we can just go. Or we can just go like this. That,
is
that
great.
also works.
That also works. It
Yeah.
looks good. And it smells fabulous. Okay, now comes
Now there comes
the joy, the love of the sauce
magic.
going into our chow mein.
Yep.
All of the sauce, or do we save some for
we
the back?
save some for the. We can save some for the chicken. We can save what kind of protein you want to put on there.
And could we
this is lovely.
save, like make extra and put this in a jar and use
Yes,
it for
and
another
lose it
night of the
for
week?
Another time.
Love
And
it.
also this one, you don't necessarily have to use ramen noodles. Let's say if you are gluten-free also, you can use rice noodles, which will also help for the dietary needs as well. So, because Ocean and I, what we do is to make sure we take care of and cater for all dietary needs.
Yes.
Whatever we can do to make it happen,
It's all
whatever
on
we
the
can do
menu.
to feed people.
Yes. Yes.
That's the main goal.
Now, what about the protein? I know we did chicken thighs today, but about shrimp or beef or tofu or anything else?
Anything. Anything, any protein that you can think of, you can add it to the chow mein, you can eat it on the side, and it just makes it delicious.
See, customizing it, I think that's important for us to think about. What about no meat at all? If I'm like, I'm meat-free on a Monday or anytime, I love that.
You don't have to add it to it.
That's
it's
true.
just one of those things where you can do whatever you want to do and you feel comfortable.
So now we get the basics down and we're good to go. Okay, so while we could stick to this tradition, we could also put it in a little takeout container when we come back. Chef is going to show us a slightly prettier way to plate it. Oh, that's exciting. That's ahead on Dinner DeeAs. So this is Dinner DeeAs, and this week, all week, we are sharing how to get that takeout taste but fresh from your own kitchen. And today we're checking out some Chinese dishes with Chef Nana Darkwah from Asian fusion restaurant Ocean High. Now, he's been showing us how to make Hoisin Chicken Thighs, plus that Chow Mein Noodles right from his menu. I know this is a popular dish. Oh, I can't wait. But let me back it up, because before the break, here's how he did the stir fry. First, we made the sauce from sesame oil, garlic, ginger, shallots, rice wine vinegar, brown sugar, and some more of the hoisin we used on the chicken. And finally, the garlic chili. Then we heated the sesame oil in our skillet, and a wok is optional, totally up to you, but on this one, we started building out those flavors. First with the garlic, the ginger, the shallots, then the carrots we cooked earlier with some cabbage, and then we cooked and cooled the noodles, and finally adding our chow mein sauce. Thus, here we are, Chef.
Oh, yeah.
It is time to put everything together to make it look special. And I have to ask, with noodles, sometimes it could look like my kids made it, right? Or the dog got into it.
Yeah.
So you're going to show us how to make it beautiful.
And how to plate it beautifully, too.
Okay, that's important, because we eat with our eyes. So, all right. Ugh.
So we got a nice, delicious chow mein here.
Yes.
So just grab a little bit of the noodles.
Okay, you want me to grab the bowl?
You
Okay,
can
leave
set
it here?
down,
Okay, yeah, you know what you're doing.
So we kind of want to twist it so you have that height in it. And you put some of the stuff on top.
That looks amazing. It's great because you're letting people know what other ingredients are inside.
Correct.
Love that. That's smart. I'm sure there's no Scooby snacks,
No.
as we call it. Okay, wait, do you know what a Scooby snack is, family? Okay, let's talk about a Scooby snack. For those who, because, you know, being the restaurant insider, the Scooby snacks are kind of the leftovers or a piece of meat, or how do you describe Scooby snacks?
So Scooby snack is one of those things where, let's say if I'm cutting the prime rib, I'm cutting the fillet, like all the scraps that's left over, we use it for the employees just so they can try it, so they can eat it, so then the guest gets to eat, the cooks also get to enjoy it.
All right, is that a Scooby snack right there?
So we add a little bean sprouts right on the top of it.
Oh, wow, that's gorgeous. Now, are these optional, or does this really, the profile really finish off the dish?
The profile finishes off the dish.
So grab these bean sprouts as well. These
100%.
are pretty much essential toppings is what we're saying. Okay.
Then we put a little scallions on top.
Oh, that's
And if you want more scallions, you can always add more.
I love scallions because it's a lighter onion taste. It doesn't overpower for my palate, so I love that. Okay, and now comes these Hoisin Chicken Thighs.
So we kind of cut it.
I love how you're slicing it too. You've kind of been working on these slices. just beautiful. Oh.
There we go, lay it right here.
Voila, look at that.
Pour a little bit of sauce on it.
Oh.
And guess what I'm gonna do as well? I'm gonna add a little bit of the scallions right
Everything
on
green
here.
on the plate. It just, oh, this is outstanding.
Wow.
Talk about dinner ideas. Look at this. Beautiful plating on this. The smell's intoxicating, but now it's time to see what those guests at Ocean High experience, the taste.
The taste.
All right, so let's grab this first, shall we?
Let's do it.
There's a fork for you. I'll grab some of these noodles. Now, noodles can be hard to do on TV, so forgive me in advance. All right.
You can also use chopsticks if you like.
Wow.
Yeah, found it.
Dude, that is outstanding. The ginger, the garlic, the oil, all the flavors just married perfectly together.
Yep.
The sauce is not too much. It's not soupy.
Yep.
It's coated wonderfully. The noodles are soft. I like the bite of the carrots as well.
And
Unbelievable.
I also advise don't put too much salt in it just in case, because the soy also has all that the sodium flavor. So you don't want to put too much salt and just kind of balance it out.
Perfection, perfection. Let's go to the chicken, shall we?
Yes.
Because I don't want to put that down. So let's come over. I'm just going to cut a little piece here. You want to? I'll cut you a piece as well.
Yeah.
You want to?
Thank you. Appreciate you.
You need a big piece. You did a lot of the hard work. There you go. You got it? Okay.
Yep.
All right.
That's
right. That's right. That homemade sauce. Oh, dude. I see why it's one of the top dishes. The chicken is tender. I love the hoisin. It's just lightly drizzled on top. They match beautifully together, but you could also serve them apart.
Serve them separate, yeah.
Oh my goodness, that is delightful. Your family is going to love that, or just everyone. That's a winner. And there's some chicken for dinner. All right, Chef Nana, thank you so much for these incredible recipes, your talent, your time, and those tips. Got to get those. If you want to try this takeout, but made in the comfort of your own kitchen, grab the recipes for everything that we have done at dinnerdeas.com. And we also have a link to Chef Nana's restaurant, Ocean High, which is at the Wyndham Grand, right on Clearwater Beach. And I hear your kitchen is overlooking the beautiful Gulf.
Sunset.
Spoiled rotten. All right, I love that. We'll check it out. I'm Angie Corley. We'll see you next time with more ideas for dinner. Now go get to cooking. Let's get to eating some more, shall we?
Here we go.
Let's cut some more.